Hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is DG, and today we are doing the March reading for Libra. This is the Libra March reading. So let's go ahead and jump in. We are going to be using the Kawaii Tarot deck, the Modern Witch Tarot deck, and the Crybaby Tarot deck. If you feel positively about my reading, please give it a like and the channel a subscribe. My name is DG, and this is the video for Libra. That's a lot of cards, Libra. That's too many. I'll take them, but... Aww, Libra. Who broke your heart? Ah! Okay, so you got the 10 to the 5, which ordinarily I would feel like is very negative, but since you have some other really great cards, I feel like this actually shows that your mental, spiritual self is improving. You also got the Knight of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. So Libra, whew, this one's a little bit heavy, I'm not gonna lie. So let's start with this 10 of Swords, and then we'll go on to the 5 of Swords. The 10 of Swords represents betrayal, endings, and fate. And the 5 of Swords represents pride and defeat. Oh, Libra. Oh, this one's heavy. All right. So, Libra, I think that you really liked someone. And the timing of this person, we can just attribute to divine timing, okay? You met this person that you really liked, and the situation ended, okay? There's really nothing to ruminate about that. Which takes you to that 5 of Swords energy. You know, you're coming from this place of ending, fate. This is what's meant to be. This is what's next with this person. It is what it is, right? But then supporting that, you have the 5 of Swords, which, it's come at a cost to your ego. Your pride is a little bit hurt. And it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to have your confidence shaken. I'm seeing from the cards here, Libra, that this was absolutely necessary. This person came in and left to give you the perspective that you needed to proceed. So your next card is the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles represent our material world, our physical self, our health, our family, our neighbors, our work environment, and just how we surround ourselves, our general environment. This Ace of Pentacles coming in after this period of heartbreak shows me that you are entering the next phase required for your sense of security. Libra, if you met this person and you found yourself oftentimes romanticizing your experiences with them, this ending is being supported by this Ace of Pentacles to show you that the ending was necessary for you to begin this next cycle. This is like the beginning to your wealth, right? The legacy of your sense of security, this is the beginning. And that's being supported by the the Knight of Wands. The ones represent drive. Knights also represent a somewhat youthful energy. So you yourself, Libra, are being, galvanized by yourself. Like, that's kind of the thing about heartbreak. Like, even though it happens, life kind of keeps going, and sometimes it's hard and it's frustrating. But Libra, like, I feel like you are very mature and you are no stranger to heartbreak. You know, this isn't your first rodeo, and you absolutely understand that the cycle keeps moving. And so you've taken that and you've put it into this Knight of Wands energy. You know, you're going forth with haste and with quickness for this Ace of Pentacles. And I don't even think, Libra, that you know that it's coming, right? March is going to be the beginning of, not the end, but the beginning of the rest of your life, right? If you are an artist and you've been trying to sell something, you know, you might get that first little taste of a customer, or you might get accepted into a gallery or something, you know? Next up, you have the Fool. Oh. You have the Fool being supported by the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles represents craftsmanship, pride, and spiritual peace. Libra, okay, so this person came in, broke your heart, you accept it, right? You're like, oh, that's fate, that's life. It hurts, but I have to keep going, right? Then in March, this is like pre-March. In March, you're going to get that first little gesture of success, or success to come, right? Again, supported by the Knight of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles is also supporting this energy. Like, it's all so cohesive, right? Pride in your craftsmanship, pride that gives you a sense of peace, and that's supporting this full energy. If you, like, you have 1 and 0, if you feel, Libra, that you are this gesture, if you feel like this gesture is a risk, and like risk being neither good or bad, you're just like, oh, this is something new, this is a new encounter, is this something that I should pursue? You know, I see you on the surface level really thinking over, like, is this the best decision for you? Are there going to be long-term consequences? You know, what are the repercussions for the decisions that we make? And Libra, supporting your Hangman, you have the Five of Cups, and that's an absolutely Five of Cups mentality. The Five of Cups typically displays a woman who's crying over spilled cups while she still has cups that are standing. It's not that you're having a little pity party, Libra. It's that right now your perspective is unclouded. But when you receive this gesture and it's the thing that you want, you almost have a little bit of self-doubt. You're like, oh, did I manifest all of this for me? Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh. Like, I wasn't ready to be, like, successful. And no one's ever ready for success, right? But that Nine of Pentacles that comes up to clarify your Nine of Pentacles. You have the 9 supporting your Knight of Pentacles, and both of those start with a nigh sound. I know that doesn't mean anything, but it feels like it could mean something. This ace, this gesture in March, Libra, it has so much more for you. Like, you are at the beginning of the surface. You also here have the Six of Cups at the end. I'm not getting love from this reading, but someone that you used to work with, or maybe someone who, like a client or a person whose path that you had to encounter due to your work. This person might be the one coming in offering you like a little bit of a gesture. This person, like, maybe you fell off for like positive reasons or just time. Like, you know, people, we come and go in people's lives. It's the human nature. But this person that's coming back to you with like a little bit of an olive branch, I think that they have a lot more to offer you than you are expecting from them. And you are the Knight of Pentacles in this part. And so you know that you've been working hard. You know that you've been building your craft, building your brand, and making your name for yourself, Libra, right? And when this person comes in to give you a little bit of something, I think you're not going to trust them. And that's fine. You know, it's very rare that people come out of the blue to give us the things that we want. But I think, Libra, your advice for this season is to, like, be more trusting, be more open to the energies that are around you. Because you're a smart cookie, Libra. You're not going to let yourself become vulnerable to the energies that aren't serving you. But let's just also be mindful that when we close the door on some people, we might be closing the door on other opportunities. opportunities. So let's try our best to keep ourselves open-minded, because that's really, it's that unexpected blurb that's what's going to give you what you didn't realize you could have. And it might feel like in the moment it's a risk. And in life, all things are risks. Crypto, love, 7-Eleven sushi. In life, everything is a risk. And you kind of can't be afraid of yourself, Libra. And you know, supporting this energy, this core energy, this is you in March. You have the Knight of Wands, you have the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Five of Cups supporting the Hangman, which is the most important. Look at that green and look at that green. But keep going, Libra. Keep going, even if you don't feel like you have a lot to show for it. Even if this gesture comes in from this person and you're like, oh, like that fell through today. But next week is a whole new story. Tomorrow is a new day. Let's go ahead and pull some advice cards for you, Libra. Getting a lot of advice. Okay, that's too many advice cards, everybody. Okay, I felt compelled to keep going, but that's a lot of advice cards. Ooh, Hermit. Libra, honestly, I think you love that card. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. Dang, these are good cards. Hanged Man. Where's our other Hanged Man? Let's put it on top of that. Hanged Man, Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles, ooh, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords. What other swords do you have, then? Okay. All right, so your advice, Libra. I'm gonna move this down here. All right, so your advice, Libra. So you have two types of advice here. You have what I would call like kind of positive connotation and then like negative connotation. So this one, I know it seems weird, right, to have it down here, because the Six of Pentacles is a great card about when you have success and you have something to show for it, you're able to give back to the people that supported you. But you also have the Page of Pentacles here and the Queen of Pentacles here. Oh, and the Hermit. Oh, let me move it like this. Okay. So on the one hand, you can give into the insecurities that you have, okay? You'll be a page, you'll be a youthful energy presenting your material growth to yourself, but it's gonna come at a cost for your mental stability. You are going to feel anguish, you are going to feel combative, and you're going to feel like back to that pity party, right? And at the end of it, you'll only have a little bit to show for it. You'll have a Six of Pentacles, which is good. You know, this is you, Libra, and you're like, oh yeah, this is what I've made and it's really good. And maybe you have doubt if it's really good, which who knows why. But then at the end of that cycle, you know, instead of ending up as the Nine of Pentacles, you end up as the Six, because you weren't yet ready. You aren't yet ready to give away what you have. On the other hand, Libra, the Hermit, I know you love this card, Libra. You're like, you know what? I'm going to stay home. I'm going to leave early and I'm going to stay home. And I'm going to continue to work on the things that I've been working on privately, right? This includes shadow work. This includes that time at the gym where it was just you and yourself in the mirror being honest about your growth and your progress. You know, this is the voice that when you are by yourself, the one that stands out the most. And I think that that's what you really need to hear from you right now, Libra, your inner voice. And I feel like if you take that time, you're gonna end up Queen of Pentacles energy. If you know any hot black girls with a bunny, keep them in your circle because they are there to elevate you. Supporting this correct direction for you, right? Because Libra, you know that when you're going the right way, you're gonna feel it in your bones. And that's this hangman energy. You're going to be presented in March with another opportunity to choose between your two paths, to kind of go towards that Six of Pentacles, which comes with the confidence of knowing what's going to come, or to move towards this full Ace of Pentacles. But as you think about this as the hanged person, you will like become to your deciding factor. I know that you will choose correctly, Libra, indicated by the Ace of Swords. After you make the decisions and you take the time for yourself that you need the most, your next action will be 100% correct for you. And you will feel that, like I said, in your bones. Like when you, because you have two aces here, when you go out after taking the time for yourself, the next decision that you make for yourself will be resolute in your mind. It will give you a sense of confidence that only comes with knowing. Libra, I feel like the month of March for you is going to be a very emotionally turbulent time, maybe challenging a lot of your existing beliefs or beliefs that you've already tried to work through. You know, sometimes in life there's that final push before we get through the end. And this is like the moment where you decide what you have and what you worked for is yours. And you just know that you could give into these like positions of insecurity, and you know that you can maybe stretch yourself a little bit too thin. But I think in March you decide not to do that. You decide to take the time for yourself that you need, because only you can take care of you. Libra, this was your March 2022 reading. My name is DG. This is the Kawaii Tarot, the Crybaby Tarot, and the Modern Witch Tarot. If you liked the video, please give it a like and give the channel a subscribe. Bye-bye, Libra.